Auzu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am teacher by High Secondary School Tarfara. Today is my topic for 12th class students. Subject environmental science is sanitary landfilling of solid wastes. Dated 20th of August 2020. Dear students, as you are well aware about solid wastes, you know that to whom we call wastage. What solid wastes cause? Solid wastes are very dangerous for whole flora and fauna and also for territorial life. So today's topic is how sanitary landfilling of solid wastes are making and managed at domestic level. Firstly, we will make a trench. The trench should be 3 by 5 meter into the diameter of 3 to 5 meter. 5 meter. When we dig in this area, we should drop garbage into it. Drop the garbage into into the trench which we made in the size of 3 into 5. The third step is cover it with earth leveled and compact. It should be covered so that air cannot get enter. It should be covered completely. Keep residue to get settled for some time. When we drop some residue materials, some non-usable substances into that very pit, keep it to get settled. After that, microorganisms and other biodegradable substances degrade it. It makes it into soluble form. When these substances get settled, microorganisms get originate, microorganisms biodegrade it, microorganisms degrades it, then bacteria and other organic matter makes it in soluble form. Makes it in soluble form. After that, fungi and other microorganisms converts the matter into carbon dioxide, water under aerobic conditions. Fungi and other microorganisms converts the matter into carbon dioxide, water under aerobic conditions. Eighth one is aerobic methogenic bacteria utilize the methane gas and rest diffuses into the atmosphere. Too much refuse shall not be buried as it is hazardous. When we drop much and much refuse into it, it produces a gas there. That very gas is very hazardous. That very gas causes some troubleness. So too much gas should not be buried. Very least refuse materials should be buried into the tree, into the trench. Moisture content changes 60% each into biodegradation. More than 3-meter trench is also dangerous. The trench should be in the measurement as desired, as said by the experts. As we are told, we should do it. Trench should not be more than 3 meter as it becomes a hazardous, as it creates some fuss. Dig the trench with the limits of 2 meters. The trench should be digged within the limits of 2 meters. So, temperature at initial stages rises up to 70 degrees Celsius. When temperature rises high and high, it creates a gas, harmful gases, which may come out in the form of explosion. When it comes out in the form of explosion, it shows some troubleness into the Earth's crust. Gases also must be used for alternation. and particular areas, processes, and are used for such very purposes. So I will explain to some extent. Once again, the trench should be measuring 3 by 5, garbage should be dropped into it, refuse should be dropped into it, then this trench should be covered with earth level and keep the residue to get settled. Microorganisms and other biodegradable substances degrades it. Bacteria makes organic matter into soluble form, then fungi and other microorganisms converts the matter into carbon dioxide and water under aerobic conditions. Aerobic methogenic bacteria utilize methane gas and refuses and rest diffuses into the atmosphere. Too much gas shall not be buried into the atmosphere. Too much garbage should not be buried. Too much refuse and garbage should not be buried into the trench. It should be within limits. Moisture content changes 60% into it, biodegradable. So this trench should not be more than 3, not below 2. It should be into the range of 2 to 3 meter, not 3 by 5 centimeter, not beyond 3. Within it should be within limits, not beyond limits. Temperature at initial stages goes up to 70 degree. When this temperature goes high, when we drop much refuse into it, temperature goes in higher and high. It causes some troubleness. So we should avoid to keep garbage and refuses into it at initial stages. These very gases are used for alternations and other purposes for day-to-day use. So, dear students, hope that you may respond positively. وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين.